Yes, readers, this Readus Reacts is indeed regarding the latest teaser trailer for Thor Ragnarok. But I want to talk about a specific element of the trailer, that being Cate Blanchett's depiction of Hela in the MCU, who, in my opinion, next to the obvious Walter Simonson scene homages, was the very highlight of the trailer, which is a tremendous step up from what was shown of Malekith the Accursed in the teaser trailer for Thor the Dark World. Oh, you thought I'd finally use the actual poster for that movie now that Thor Ragnarok's around the corner? Nah, son, that ain't me. Now, of course, everybody and they mama and them know that Marvel Studios has a tad bit of a problem when it comes to treating their villains with the same amount of respect as their heroes in their movies. The exceptions, of course, are Loki. Most would agree that Red Skull is also up there and that Ultron is arguable. So one has to ask, out of all the shit that we have seen Hela do in this teaser trailer for Thor Ragnarok, revealing to both comic fans and to casual moviegoers that she should be treated with a good amount of respect within the MCU, will her inevitable fate be that she is just as forgettable as Malekith the Accursed? A villain that, due to the casting of Christopher Eccleston, the 9th fucking Doctor, while under the direction of a character director like Alan Taylor, everybody expected to be phenomenal. Because Eccleston expected it to be phenomenal when he took the role. He even said this in regards to the fact.
Alan was key in that because playing a villain, bad guy, whatever you want to call it, in a project like this can be risky because often these films feel that they require one-dimensional, unmotivated evil, and that was my concern right off the bat, even in the audition talking to Alan. It's how do we make him more interesting than just a cackling fiend? And it was Alan's sensibility and the way we spoke together about the project that made me feel we could perhaps give Malekith some complexity, because that's what the audience demand, really. They have that of the heroes, and I think that the villains need that.
But Malekith never got that. Most of the scenes that revealed his character development ended up on the cutting room floor. Scenes involving his backstory, scenes that would have given the audience a better understanding of his motivations, everything that would have at least put him on par with how those of us who are fans of the MCU look at and revere Loki as a top-tier villain. But that didn't happen. And despite popular opinion, it was not Alan Taylor's fault. It was the case of Marvel Studios itself, giving Taylor the freedom to form and shoot the movie he initially wanted to make, but the end result being a completely different take on his vision that we will never be able to judge for ourselves whether it was good or not. Now, one could argue that it was either Thor the Dark World or Iron Man 3 that started Marvel down this path. Ronan the Accuser and Guardians of the Galaxy, on the other hand, the proof was in the fucking pudding. And we only recently got confirmation that this was an actual thing that was happening when Kevin, however the fuck you pronounce his last name, admitted earlier on this year, while at the same time revealing that this probably won't really change until Thanos steps into the ring in Infinity War. So what does that say about another A-list performer portraying a villain in a Marvel movie that's not Loki, Thanos, or Red Skull? It means that according to Marvel Studios' track record, everything done about the character that doesn't follow the initial plot of the movie will probably be left on the cutting room floor, and the character will be just as forgotten as Malekith or Ronan. Or the studio will decide that Thor Ragnarok will be the starting point of treating their villains with the same amount of respect as most of their heroes. Given how the trailer for Thor Ragnarok looks, both are definite possibilities. As far as which route they decide they want to go, we're just gonna have to find out on November 3rd. So readers, your homework assignment for the day. Write in the comments section below either your hopes or your concerns regarding Thor Ragnarok after seeing the teaser trailer. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. But until then, this is Readus 101. Class dismissed.